I think I must be live. Sorry, I'm just going back to look at the beginning of the chapter that I have to read to you today. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from whichever part of the world you're from. This is Kavita Ramchan from Life Success Coaching in Mauritius. Okay, so here we go. We are on chapter 5 of the book You Were Born Rich, and the chapter's title is Expect an Abundance. Isn't that great? So let me start without further ado. Bob says, I believe you already understand. You cannot have wealth in your material world until you have first visualized the wealth in your mind. But what does that really mean? It means that before any of us can even begin to overcome the poverty which surrounds us in our external world, we must first conquer the impoverishment that is buried deep within ourselves. Okay, so how do you say this? The ideas that you are holding currently in your mind, whether good or bad, it doesn't matter. It's reflecting in your reality. Let us say the reality is showing that there's a lack of finance, for example, or anything. Like your wealth is not only money, it's maybe jewelry, it's whatever you consider as your wealth, your assets, right? So if your environment is showing to you that this is not there, it's just telling you that there are certain ideas that have been programmed into your mind, maybe from a past lifetime or from childhood, with the people and the environment you were surrounded by, that there was lack. And we don't have to take the blame or anything on us. No, that's is not at all what I'm saying. I'm just saying we have to just become aware that, oh, now I understand the cause of why I'm not seeing wealth manifesting in my life. And a lot of people may say money is not everything. Of course, money is not everything. Money is hard. It's like number six on the ladder of what people want, and not because it's they don't want it. It's just that we've had such conditioning around money that most of us have believed and are looking at money in a very negative way. What I found is that people who are very rich, philanthropists, like they want to do things for the world and they need money to do that, they think very differently about money. They see money as a tool that can help them create more and more things in the world. Isn't that amazing? Isn't it? I mean, we all have that power, and just few people understand it. 3% of the population. 3%. Does that even make sense? In the preceding pages, I explained how prosperity, properly understood, is simply the inward awareness of the opulence, wholeness, and completeness that abounds within the spiritual realm. In other words, it is impossible to feel poor when you are conscious of being enveloped in the protective care of a loving God, universal spirit, or whatever else you may wish to call the spiritual center of our universe. Let me repeat, there never is and there never has been any lack of supply other than that which we have created for ourselves because of our own limited awareness. Isn't it? So he's going to demonstrate this by a very nice story, and I think that story will clarify what he's trying to say, that there is no lack in the universe. If there is any lack, it's the cap we have put in our head, what is right, what is wrong, how much we should have. And they didn't come from us. They came from where we were born, what surrounding we were in. It just went into us when we were babies. That's it. The light bulb tale. The following story should help underscore this great truth about your infinite source of supply. Visualize, if you will, a poor couple who have spent their entire lives living in the backwaters of civilization. Let's say a couple was living in a cave. Then imagine them suddenly transported to a small village where, to their astonishment, they discover that their new home is being lighted by electricity. Since they have had no previous experience with that force, in fact, they have never even seen an electric light before, they are completely mesmerized by the little 8 candle power electric bulbs which light their home. I mean, obviously, right? For somebody who's never seen light and suddenly they see even an 8-watt bulb, it's like, wow, right? And several months pass by, and eventually the couple start to regard the light bulbs as an accepted facet of modern life. However, one day a smooth talking salesman appears at their door, telling them that their 8 candle power electric bulbs are no longer adequate for their needs. He tells them they should buy the new 60 candle powered bulbs, which have just come on the market. Since the couple has now become slightly more adventuresome, they agree to let the salesman demonstrate this newfangled product. As soon as the new bulb is plugged in and the electricity turned on, the couple becomes transfixed again, once again. For not only does the new bulb emit a light, it actually illuminates the entire room. Never in their wildest fantasies had the couple ever imagined that the source of the new flood of illumination had been there all the time. Nor had they realized this enormously increased light could originate from the same current which fed their little 8 candle power bulb. That's it. You see, because they had never seen it, they didn't think it was possible. This is where we get limited. It's strange. Like you might hear that story and you might smile, right? We smile at the naivety demonstrated by this poor couple. But the truth is, most of us are even less aware of our own power than this couple was of the power of electric current. For, like the couple in the story, we never even dreamed that the infinite current which surrounds us could flood our lives with a light more magnificent than the most powerful light bulb ever devised. We never grasp the simple truth that all we need to do is improve our results. To improve our results is to plug a larger, more prosperous idea into the infinite current of life. Instead, most of us strangle our supply with energy impoverished thoughts of doubt and fear, which entirely cut off the inflow of prosperity. I mean, this is so sad, no? Why? I was doing the same thing for a period of time until I woke up to understand that we are not supposed to look at reality and let what has already been created limit us to what more can be created. Because we are connected to a power, and that power has given us all the power to create what we want in our life. Why are we not looking up to the power? We've been so conditioned to look outside that we don't understand the power, and it's with us at all times. I want to exhort you, therefore, to resolve to change your habitual pattern of thinking now. That's right. Change it now and remember the stream of plenty always flows towards the open, expectant mind. You are the one who can open your mind to it. You're the one who can close your mind to these ideas. It's your choice. You must understand you already have in substance, if not in physical form, everything necessary to produce prosperity in your material world. The two determining factors for you to attain the results you want are desire and number two, expectation. You have to want it. You have to really want it. And if you want a house and then you're rejecting money, how will you buy your house? And once you say, this is what I want, you have to expect that it's coming. Because God will go to work for you. The power will go to work for you. You're the only one in your way. So I'm going to leave you with this today and watch it again just so that you can understand it better because we didn't get this education at school. We didn't get this education in our homes also. Very few people got this education. So go through it and then you will get more clarity on what it means. Thank you so much for being here and I will see you next Tuesday. Bye bye.